Enough reviews. Glad you can join us, and welcome to the P.G.M show. Hello, and welcome to the P.G.M show. I'm your host, Peter McKinnon, and it's so nice to have you here on another review of one of my awesome mistakes. Not really awesome mistakes. My take on ANDOR episode 9, and boy, oh boy, was it a good one. I tell you what, it really is ramping up. We're on episode 9, and all hell's breaking loose. Really telling us something, and some people are telling us the other thing as well. Why is it taking so long? Why is it so slow? It's not slow. No, not slow at all. Tell you what is happening though, is ANDOR has had this plan all along. And now he's planning a different plan. I think he had once before of maybe attacking guards because of the prison guards. One of their rails is not electrified. So there's a question on that and an answer. Don't know. Bix is in trouble with being interrogated, tortured for information about Luthen, and probably not so much ANDOR, but Luthen, and what she's been talking about, who she's been talking with, as to what I just said. Mothra is a financial difficulty as to this cause. She wants to do it the right way, not the skullduggery way that Luthen's doing it. And who would have thought that Val is a cousin of Mothra's? I didn't. That was surprising to me, but interesting, very interesting to see. What else? Cyril and his mother are having this back and forward discussion on. She's done all these favors for him. He's a little child, and he should be thanking his mother for all the favors and all the things that she's done for him, and he's just thinking, screw you. The Imperials are getting so intensified by the investigations and by the actions of ANDOR and what happened, so they're piecing it together. And it's we have to get ANDOR. He is the person that we have to capture. We have to find out who this person that Bix is talking about. So really, intrigue and an investigation is the complete and utter outer discussion and goings-ons, and in the prison itself, we'll escape how to do it and when to do it, and what's the trouble going on with the prisoners, what's going on at level 2, and someone dies, an old man dies in this, and that's the catalyst of the whole entire plan of ANDOR. Is maybe, and he's got people who are listening to him at last, being Andy Serkis's character. What's Andy Serkis's character's name? Bindi? One of those. Shocking with names. Shocking with names sometimes. It takes a couple of episodes for me to get into it. Sorry about that. I'll have it. I'll find it. But it just is really good. Even that slow paced, it's really good. It's, what has ANDOR been doing with the file? I really hope that question is answered in episode 10 because you left it there. What does this all mean? Guess as good as mine. No, I'm just kidding. I think this means that really, simplistically, Andor is going to get out. And he's going to get out with the help of all these prisoners. And then, well, I think the rebels are starting to come about in this story. Rebel Alliance, the fight for freedom, fight for hope. I think this is the catalyst for it because other pundits and other review shows that he meets up with his other friends and fighters, and freedom fighters who are in this prison at Rogue One. So yeah, hope is beginning to surface, I think, in Andor's mind. He needs to do something, and he needs to do it quickly, as to the Empire will track him down and make him pay for it. And Luthen also. Luthen is fighting a losing battle. He hasn't got Saul Guerrero on his side. Mon Mothma is in financial difficulty, and she has to actually look on the outside for financial assistance, and she's not happy with the person that the Senate has actually said to her. And I've just said actually in about 300 times in this entire sentence. Actually, it's great because it shows their vulnerability in all three senses of these characters and the other characters. The vulnerability, the if I can get it out, Bix is unwilling to actually give up Andor and willing to give up Luthen. Mon Mothma is unwilling to actually go under the cover of darkness or go dark to actually get financial help with maybe a crooked person, man or alien, whoever it is. Andor was prepared to actually sacrifice everything to get out, and and who else? Who else is there? Cyril is so eager to actually find retribution and revenge. So he's kind of making a nuisance of this Imperial woman, this commander, captain, whoever it is, and he's obsessed. He's absolutely obsessed with being a very red flag kind of character, you could say. I'm putting it in that terminology. I'm trying to get it out of my head, which makes it really interesting because it makes his character look a wee bit not quirky. I'm not looking for quirky, depraved. I'm looking for an obsession depraved character, Cyril. And all those words are just beautiful mixture of uncertainty and but uncertainty can come from hope, I guess you could say. And fight, freedom fighters, as I said, that makes this whole entire story believable. I mean, freedom fighters. Let's have a look. Freedom fighters. What I mean by freedom fighters is rebels are usually freedom fighters. They're fighting for survival. They're fighting for the Empire, and the Empire is the dark times. This is the beginning of the dark times. This is the beginning of failure and the midst of light and hope. This is the beginning of the Empire reign, and Leia and Luthen and Andor and everyone who is around now is fighting for that, I guess, freedom, and not under the rule of darkness and the Empire's rule, to get out, to seek hope. And that's it. That's my take on the. To get anything out of that, some of it was rambling, some of it was telling the story of episode 9, some of it was telling you a beautiful mixture of words in there, what I thought, what I saw, what my take was. Take a breath, and yes, so I will leave it at that. I like it very much. I love it how they're actually really meticulous in the locations and on-set locations and set dressing. Very meticulous, very on point, I think. And the acting's just brilliant in this episode. And excuse me. And the acting is on point as well. It's just a feast for your eyes. It's good to see Andy Serkis, playing another role in Star Wars, and yeah, it's there really is nothing bad I can say about it, to be quite honest with you. So, I'm gonna say so again. Thank you very much for joining me on this hurried episode 9, my take on the P.G.M show. Yes, you've been listening to me, you've been watching me doing a review on ANDOR on the P.G.M show. I really hope you are well, and I really hope you are taking care, staying safe out there as well. And yeah, so until then, I'll catch you later.